The final shape zone opens tomorrow.
Well, I mean, I still have one more day.
So today, I'm going to be getting Mega Tokens 13 to 18. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and let's go into the first Mega Token. Our 13th Mega Token is located in Arsenal. Now the first thing you want to do when you hop into the Arsenal is first loading into the normal hunt token quest. Now you want to play normally until you get to this room right here. Now once you take out all the guards, then you want to look up and shoot at this target where this cutscene will play. Once the cutscene plays out, you want to turn around and you will see this puzzle right here. Now this is actually very easy. All you want to do is turn the valves into the correct orientation, as you can see on the wall up there. Once you get past that extremely hard puzzle, yeah, really hard, you want to enter this laboratory and you want to go into this room, which will show you these different colored parts, which will actually be the order you'll have to grab from this room for you to assemble, I guess, this headset thing. You want to then click many times to apparently form this headset. Once you do that, you want to go into this room where you have to pour these vials in the correct order, and hints will be given around the room through these sticky notes. Once you pour these vials in the correct order, you will then be granted this beaker, which you will then have to put in the freezer, which you have to open by setting it to a specific temperature, minus 21 degrees, and then you just place the beaker on the shelf right here. Once you did that, you would then have to close the freezer and just wait a little bit, and once the freezer opens back up, just take the beaker and pour it into your headset, which will then activate the sequence. You will then spawn into the story mode thing that's similar to like Delta Room or Pokemon. I'm not sure, but this was incredibly long. This took 30 minutes alone just to get through this whole story mode, and I'll just skip to the end because it's just a story mode like adventure. Our next Mega Token takes us to Natural Disaster Survival. Now this quest was actually really easy. All you had to do was hop into a map, go to this guy, and you'll say, hey, there's a secret laboratory in the lobby, so you should go there. And once you go to the secret laboratory, which is in the middle, once you get into the laboratory, you then go to this room where there will be 4 maps and a bunch of buttons which correspond to a disaster. Now to find out which disaster goes with the correct map, you have to go find the correct map, then talk to the noob where he'll give you a hint on which disaster it is. Now this one is obviously Sandstorm because he got dust in his eyes, and you'll just find the Sandstorm button on this map. You then repeat this process 3 times on 3 other maps where the guy will give you more hints, and you gotta click on the button which is the correct disaster. You'll eventually make this machine green, which once you complete, by the way, which was like 10 PM when I completed this quest, you will then go back to the NPC, and he will give you your Mega Token while also blowing up. Our next Mega Token is located in Eat the World. Now the first step to find this Mega Token is you first have to find this pushable hexagonal shape on any of the walls located in any of the map, but this took me 30 minutes just to find. Like, what the heck? Thankfully I found it really quickly after that. But you basically just have to push this thing. After that, you got to do a really quick sequence test. And once you do the sequence test, you got to go to this cave right here, located under the noob, where you then have to find a specific wall, throw a piece of ground at it, and it will break open, revealing this dark egg. Then you have to go back up and feed this egg to the noob, where it will then start tweaking out because the egg tastes absolutely rancid, and you'll be teleported to the next part of this quest. Now the first thing I had to do was get out of the cave, and once you get out of the cave, this cutscene will play right here, and basically you have to dodge this dark egg spawning and avoiding its holes, which I failed many times, let's just say. And well, I eventually did this, and I was so relieved just to finish this. I remember how much my friends hated doing this, and well, there we go, there's the Mega Token. Our 16th Mega Token is located in Car Crushers 2. The first step to this token was that you first had to go into the OG facility, where you then walk down the staircase and go to the seemingly this wall right here. I just walked past it. But you go to this wall and it'll open this vault where you have to find a key. Now this key is located in the Derby arenas, where you go in and then you just have to wait until the round ends. And once the round ends, basically you gotta look at this key right here and click it, as quick as you can because it disappears really quickly. Then go back to the OG facility and activate this secret thing. I don't know what it is. Now, once you activate this, you want to go to row 1 and crush your car into every single crusher. And I'm just going to show 1 second of me crushing this car in every crusher here. Now, there will only be 2 crushers that won't activate, and that will be the freezer and the landslide. And for the landslide, go to row 3 and go out and drive up this hill, and you'll find this hole. You just drop your car into this hole, and then it will turn green, which will know that you completed this one. Then for the last one that you need to turn green, you just go to the OG area and put your car into the OG freezer located in row 1, and just wait until it finishes. Once it finishes, go back to the secret vault thing we found at the beginning. Open this door right here, and then you'll get your mega token and $2 billion apparently. Our second to last mega token is in Blade League. Now, the first steps you had to do was go into every single map, and on some of the maps there would be this weird rotating cube with a number on it and a specific color. Here it is a green 6. Then repeat this for 2 more maps, and if you want to guess the last digit like I did, or do it for 3 if you want to make sure you don't waste your time. Once you open this door right here, you will then have to do a boss fight. Now, this boss fight is a little hard for some people from what I heard, but this was actually just way too easy, bro. Come on, mega token, easy. Our next mega token is located in Bayside High School. Now, the first thing you gotta do is take a picture in the principal's office. And this gets pretty elaborate too. Then you have to drink coffee in the science room where you then get a black light. Then after that, you have to go to the park and shine a specific area to reveal an onk. Go to the history room and specifically type 247 on your sign. Then you have to type the word DEAD on the piano. I don't know how you get that. Then after that, you want to go to the pizza shop and order a pizza. And when you get the pizza, you want to place it on this table specifically with a calculator in math class. And again, I cannot express enough how smart these people are solving these puzzles. Then you have to fart on a specific pipe. Then after that, this cutscene will play, and then you'll be sent into this game, which was similar to the normal hunt token quest in this game too. Now, basically, the only different thing is you have to collect bombs along the way to throw at the principal, which by the way, I did fail many times, but eventually got it, and I was just, you can see how relieved I was. Is that enough? Yes, it was enough. Once you do that, go back to the beam zone, and you will unlock the puzzle right here. Now, this light puzzle was actually the only puzzle where I didn't have to use a tutorial, and I was really proud of that. And then once you do that, claim your free UGC, which was a sword, I think. Yep, it was a sword. And then you unlock the nose zone, which the shape zone.
In 4 hours, it's releasing.
If you guys enjoyed that video, make sure to like and subscribe. I don't really have much to say, except that in the next video, the shape zone, I'm going to be running on 2 hours of sleep, awake through 10 p.m. all the way to 6 a.m. And if you're playing the hunt, Infection Gunfight 2.0, but for a different game. Well, like, subscribe, goodbye!
Yesterday was.
The word of the month.